What's up, everybody? With the NBA trade deadline just a week away, trade rumors are popping up every day. The Knicks have been tied to several names, including guys like Andre Drummond and Victor Oladipo. Today, they're being tied to Myles Turner. So in this video, let's discuss a potential Myles Turner trade and figure out if it makes sense. But before we continue, please like the video and subscribe, as it really helps my channel grow. Now let's get started. According to Bleacher Report, the Knicks are one of 5 teams with trade interest in Indiana Pacers center Myles Turner. According to the report, the Lakers, Clippers, Hornets, and Pelicans have interest in Turner as well. Turner has been in trade rumors for the past couple of years now. It isn't a knock on Turner, it's just that he's an iffy fit with Domantas Sabonis, who's recently emerged as one of the top centers in the NBA. Turner is an excellent player in his own right. On the season, he's averaging 13 points, 6 boards, and a league-leading 3.4 blocks a game. He's legitimately a top 10 defensive player in the league. His ability to protect the rim is truly one of the best, and while his rebounding numbers don't really look that impressive, he's actually a strong rebounder. It's just that Turner boxes out and lets his teammates get the board, so his hard work on the glass doesn't always get reflected on the stat sheet. On the offensive end, he's a knockdown shooter from mid-range. A lot of his opportunities come out of pick and pops, and he's automatic when wide open. Turner also has legit three-point range. On the year, he is only shooting 31% from 3, but he is a career 35% three-point shooter. Turner can also put the ball on the floor and get to the basket. He's learned to use the threat of his jumper to pump fake defenders, get them in the air, and get all the way to the rim. He's a strong finisher, and he can score off putbacks. He's not necessarily a center that you could really run offense through, but he is a good offensive big. So as we can see, Turner is a two-way force, and in theory, it does make sense why the Knicks would have interest. The Knicks have been lacking size ever since Mitchell Robinson went down with injury. Turner would be a huge upgrade over both Nerlens Noel and Taj Gibson, and he would definitely increase the Knicks' chances of making the playoffs. Mitchell Robinson has been a very good defensive big for the Knicks, but it could still be weeks before he returns from that hand injury, and there's only about 30 games left in the season. So, should the Knicks trade for Myles Turner? Well, the pro is that he would give the Knicks a huge upgrade at center and increase the likeliness that they make the playoffs. The con is that he's a player that's likely going to cost a large amount of assets. The reality is, Turner is an elite center, so the Pacers aren't going to be just giving him away for cheap, especially since multiple teams in the league also have interest. I would imagine that the Pacers would want at least one good young player and a first-round pick, if not 2, in return for Turner's services. Since he makes $17 million a year, this means that the Knicks will have to package several players together to make the deal work, along with giving draft compensation. Secondly, the Knicks also have to think, if they trade for Myles Turner, what are they going to do with Mitchell Robinson? Mitch, up to this point, has looked like potentially the Knicks' center of the future, but Turner is significantly better than Mitch. Mitch would definitely be a backup center going forward with Turner on the roster. Thus, trading for Turner, who still has another 2 years left on his contract, means that the Knicks are ready to give up on Mitch. To be fair, Turner is still only 24 years old, so he could theoretically still be a part of the Knicks rebuild along with RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, and Emmanuel Quickley. Anyway, guys, I want to hear what you think. Should the Knicks trade for Myles Turner? Do you think he would be a good fit on the Knicks? Tell me in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and enjoy the rest of your day.